Hi everyone, it's Theresa with this week's angel reading, and this week I've drawn the peace card for us. And I'm really loving this card because I think each and every one of us on this planet now could use a little more peace, both internally and externally. It is difficult to root and ground into the body at this time, to trust other people, and to get to the place where you can hold the energy of peace. It's almost as though people have lost a lot of their faith and trust in the way the universe works. And the universe and the divine are always working for our highest good. And sometimes we lose sight of that in moments where it's dark or where we're working through something that is a struggle. But at this moment, the angels want to remind you that just like us, we're humans, we have a function in the universal working of things. The divine has also created the angelic realm, and the angelic realm is there actually to help us, to bring us to a space of peace in any given moment. The job of the angels is to make our lives easier so that we can be more in a state of peace and anchor the love and the energy of the divine on this planet. That's their function. So again, they're encouraging us to reach out to them and to ask for their help when we need it, when we're feeling off balance, to remember that we have the protection and the love and the guidance of the other realms to help us along. And their job, they can't actually do their job if we're not calling on them. So to call on the angels and just ask for their help. That's all. And it's different than praying to the angels. It's almost like you would call for your spouse or your partner to help you lift something heavy. That's kind of what it's like when you're calling on the angels. You're calling on them to help you with a certain situation or a certain circumstance. And they want to remind you that you're not alone, even though in so many instances, people are telling me how alone they feel. You are not alone. There are others like you out there, and you have the infinite support of the other realms, the angelic realm, your guides, those who have gone before you, all rooting for you, supporting you, and loving you. Something that's coming forward again and again is belief and trust. So many light workers have had their foundation of trust of the way the universe works, trust of the way the divine works, shaken in the last, 6 to 8 months. And so it's really important right now to try to reestablish that belief in trust, to trust that the highest good is happening no matter what it looks like. And while you're trusting that, to listen to your inner guidance and to work for the changes you want to see in the world. So that can be anything from changes in your local environment, like maybe just your block, maybe your house, or to larger scale changes like in the school system or in the government, or whatever it is you feel called to show up and shine your light on and change. Know that you have the support and the guidance to do that because it's part of why you're here. So the takeaway from this week's reading really is to get ourselves back to a space of peace. Get ourselves back to a space of centeredness where we can actually embody and envision peace. So many of us have a hard time even envisioning peace at this moment because we know a lot of things are going on in the world and we can't see how those things connect to peace. But more than ever right now, it's important for us to hold the vision of peace, to take the actions that we are guided to take both internally and from our divine guidance, following that guidance and getting to the next right step and the next right step. To know that we are protected by the divine, that we are protected by the angelic realm and our guides and those who have gone before us, as well as to get back to a place where we trust the universe, where we know that things happen for the highest good and that we can function from that place of belief, of faith and trust, because so many of us can't even access that at this point. And having aligned community is such a good way to do that. So if you would like to leave a comment on this video and establish some aligned community and start the conversation with people who feel and think like you do, please do so. Also, I've posted in the description of this video 3 questions that I would love for you to answer because it helps us to build programs that are structured for you and the support that you need in this moment in time. So please take the time and send us a message at info@healthyvibrantyou.com with your answers to these questions, or you can just answer in the comments if you feel called to do that. I so appreciate you, the work you're doing in this world, and that you're here week after week sharing these videos and listening to the messages of the angels. So until next week, I wish you much love and angel blessings. Bye.